Hi everyone, welcome back. You may be wondering what this video is about because I've already sort of mentioned this product in my intro to my big makeup use-up project pan of 2017. But when I watched that video back and I've been watching other intros on other channels, I've realised that really I've sort of got two projects going on in one, not realising. So I have my makeup use-up, which is got some eyeshadow, small quads and duos and things in there, and makeup items, and I plan to add a lot more to that project in regards to hair care, body care, skin care, which I haven't added to yet. But the actual palette that I am panning is the Too Faced chocolate bar palette. So I'm searching at the minute to look up the pan that palette challenges for 2016, and I realised that if people do the same with me, they're really gonna be in a situation where they've got two videos in one. They may want to watch one and not necessarily the other. So I decided to do an intro, and I'm going to be showing the progress and talking about this Too Faced chocolate bar palette separately to my use up project. So I'm going to have the project use up by 2018 and makeup use up, and then I'm also going to have a pan that palette series. So this is the palette that I'm panning, and it's the Too Faced chocolate bar palette. I have gone ahead and used a Sharpie permanent marker to mark the shade names next to the shades to remind me what's what. But I would strongly recommend not doing that. If you own this palette and you've seen someone else doing that and you're thinking of doing that, don't, because I love the chocolate scent of this palette. It's one of its really special features, and when you do that, it might not be the same for everyone, but for me now all I can smell is Sharpie permanent marker, which is really upsetting. I'm really hoping that scent fades and I get my chocolate scent back. Fingers crossed. Maybe it's just I'm pregnant so my smell is really heightened. But anyway, this is the palette here. You've probably seen this palette a million times. For goals for next update, I'm hoping to hit pan in this white chocolate shade in this corner here where there's a little bit of a dip. I really like this shade for setting my crease area and up to the brow bone, although it doesn't operate as a brow bone highlight for me because it's not light enough. And thinking about what sort of shades I'm enjoying for winter time, today I've got on the Cherry Cordial as sort of like a halo eye effect, deepening that up a bit with Triple Fudge, and a mixture of the two on my lower lash line as well. And in the centre of my lid I did apply Candied Violet, but those two shades together, they sort of become quite muddy on the eyes, and one doesn't differentiate from the other, not for me anyway. So I've gone over the top of the middle shade with a white highlighter from my Makeup Revolution palette of mine, one of the palettes there, so to make that inner pop. And then I've used Champagne Truffle in the inner corner and as a brow bone highlight. It's very pink on me, it comes out really pink, so I went over the top of that again with the white that I used in the middle. So I want to hit pan in the white chocolate shade. I want to see a significant dippage in the salted caramel, the semi-sweet and milk chocolate, which is the three matte shades in the palette, so keeping it safe so far. I'd also like to significantly dip Cherry Cordial, because even though I do find that doesn't mix well with brown shades because it does become quite muddy, I'm going to play around with it and see what I can do, and I just think that's a nice winter shade for me. None of the shades have really that much of a dip in, so for update 1, which is only 1/12 into the whole project, I'm not expecting to maybe hit pan on a lot of shades necessarily, so I hope that's not too a boring update for you, but in the first update. But I am hoping to make significant dips, and those are the shades I think that I'll be mainly working on. And then when it comes up to sort of the springtime, I'll be moving on more to like the pinker tones and things like that for Valentine's Day and whatnot. So that's the goal so far. I hope you join me along with this project, guys. I'm going to aim to update maybe every 4 to 6 weeks, as long as there is progress. My baby is due in June, so I don't know how much makeup I'm going to be wearing in June and July, but we shall see. If you're doing any project panning yourself, leave me links in the description bar, in the comments bar rather, to let me know, and I'll keep updated with watching those. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you for this one in the next update. Bye!